Hi.
Sorry about that.
He's not here.
Mark's not here?
No, he had to go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I'll just
I'll make it real quick, I promise.
Okay. He wanted me to ask you for a few things, though.
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll both ask you. We need a food box.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can do this or not, but I've tried sending abatement letters to the landlord here to get them to spray. I've called them, and
they're still not doing it?
They're not spraying. They just don't care. And they just raised our rent, too.
Okay. Are you guys, on any housing list?
We've tried to do that with CYFD, and CYFD never gave us... We turned in all the paperwork. We don't know if Carrie ever turned it in, because no one ever followed up on anything on our case. So, we don't really have the money to move, but...
Do you want me to bring you another one? Another housing packet?
It would help.
Okay, I can bring you another housing packet.
Yeah, and then maybe you can write to the tenants, or not the tenants, the landlord, and just tell them that,
I can ask if I can. I've never had to do that before, but I can ask.
You can ask them if you can spray, because we've cleaned, and, well, that's all, and, it's kind of everywhere. It's like, it's not really any, you can't see it, but, because we've cleaned, but, well...
I know they're so bad, sometimes they're, on the walls.
Yeah, it's all over Albuquerque. I mean, we've even passed by nice houses, and they're still, crawling around, and, we've been dealing with them for a while, because it's been, since we left Steve's apartment to run on Georgia, they were the only ones that kind of wanted to rent to us. Everybody else was, once we got evicted, because he evicted us that same day that we lost the kids, we got an eviction notice.
Oh, no. Okay.
So it was,
I can bring you a housing packet.
Yeah.
You guys have, your birth certificates and everything?
We already sent all that to Carrie.
Okay. I'll check the binders to see if they're in there. If not...
I can just resend you the email.
You can resend me the email, but I'll bring a packet for you. That way you guys can fill it out.
Yeah, I can just resend the email to you.
Okay, that'll work too.
And that way you have it, and they really should have just sent you guys everything and just they should have given you they had a wagon full of stuff, so they should have just given you everything.
And you guys got your bus passes, right?
We did, yes. Yeah, we did. But we do need a food box, or at least 2 of them.
Do you know where to get food boxes at?
We do, but
we don't get
we did get some from CYFD before.
I've never heard of us, but I can ask. I don't know if we have
They brought us one.
They brought you one?
Let's see, it was in 2015.
Oh. That was before I got there, so I can ask. If not, I can give you a bunch of resources that do pass them out, and what days and all
I
that
lost
stuff.
my ID, so I'm
so Mark still has his ID and stuff?
He has an ID.
Okay. I can see. I can check too.
Not just that, but I don't get paid till the 13th.
And you're working?
Yeah.
Where are you working?
Well, I don't want to really disclose that, but
But you're working.
But I am working.
Are you working full-time, part-time?
I think it's either part-time or full-time, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I won't know until I get my check.
Okay. And Mark is
working.
He's working too. Is he working full-time?
He's working part-time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys doing anything on your treatment? I have to ask. Are you guys doing anything on your treatment plan right now?
We don't anymore, because it was always getting used against us and stuff, and not just that, but without a car, it's kind of hard to get to counseling. And my insurance only covers for the Superior Transport. They only cover for me to go to my appointments. He doesn't have Medicaid at all, so
he doesn't have any.
No, because he gets Medicare.
Oh, okay.
So.
Did he ever get a CSW? I know they had mentioned that.
No.
Nothing like that?
No, because CYFD was supposed to pay for it, and they didn't want to pay for it.
Okay.
And I don't know who in CYFD.
Who is he through? His Medicare?
His Medicare is United Healthcare, I think. No, wait. Let's see. It's Amerigroup.
Oh, I've never heard of that. So he should have a care coordinator, because everyone has care coordinators with whatever insurance they're on. Whether it be Medicaid or Medicare is what I've been told.
And I've even called for his teeth. to get to see some. I called the Medicare hotline, and I spoke to the lady, and I told her, I said, you know, years ago he was getting all his money taken out, the premiums or whatever, and so I told her, where does that money go? To you guys, I told her. Does it? She said, I don't know. I said, well, it needs to go to somebody. Because, I mean, if he can't use it to get new dentures at least, he needs dentures. And, you know, and we went to the dentist, and they said, you know, because of his insurance, we'd have to pay out of pocket.
I know Susan said she's going to talk to me about this, but I can follow up.
Yeah, she
I'll
does.
follow up with her.
Yeah, she hasn't really answered no emails since Mary Ann's been out. So, and she was supposed to be here today, but she didn't. I guess we knew she wasn't gonna come. I mean, we just knew she wasn't gonna.
Okay.
Like, most attorneys don't waste their time for this kind of stuff. They're like, whatever, it's on you.
And you know we have court coming up. So
Yeah.
29.
Yeah.
Do you want to do anything on your treatment plan? Do you guys want to do anything? It's totally up to you. I'm not gonna make you or not. I'm not gonna say anything.
I really don't anymore. I mean, I feel like we've already done enough things. I mean, you know, I think we've more than proven plenty of times our kids deserve to be home, and that's where they should be at. I mean, they want to come home. And another thing I was going to tell you though, now that I'm here, now that you're here, sorry, Holly needs her ABA back.
Yes, so we are working.
She does.
On that.
She really does. She's starting to bite Esmeralda again.
Is she?
Well, I don't know if the APN people ever report to you guys, but they do follow us. Yeah, they follow us everywhere and type 90 miles an hour and report. And you know, the guy didn't even notice that, you know, that Holly and Esmeralda were playing underneath the blanket, and I took the blanket away because Holly was looking for a chance to bite Esmeralda. I don't know why. Maybe it's her way of saying, get away from me. You know, but, you know.
We're working on the ABA piece.
What's gonna happen? What do you mean by you're working on it?
We have referred Holly for it. I know that his mom has an intake appointment for it.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on that.
Okay.
They have to do an intake with Holly.
Is it through Sentra? Okay.
I think that was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is through Sentra.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on that. We're waiting for them to do the assessment. So
And they have all the stuff for the insurance, her insurance card?
They should have everything. Yeah.
Okay.
And they can call me if they don't, because they know I'm the worker.
Okay.
So we're working on that piece.
Yeah, because it's starting to get really bad. Like, Holly's just, you know, you can tell just, you know, I mean, she's still doing, you know, answering questions and stuff and everything, yes or no or whatever, but her behavior is what's getting bad.
Okay. And I'll talk to his mom about it.
Well, I mean, there's nothing much she can do unless
I'll just ask her, like, when
she has therapy.
When the assessment is scheduled.
Yeah.
She had told me, so I'll just make sure that it's going on that day.
And I don't know about Esmeralda, like what you can do for Esmeralda, but me and him both think that she has ADHD. We really think so, because she's very antsy. She doesn't, you know, she doesn't listen, and you know, she.
We can see if we can maybe refer her for like
there's
different service other than ABA.
There's a doctor named Dr. Latu that was supposed to do a test on Holly. Maybe you can refer Esmeralda to her. Yeah, she's through Presbyterian.
Okay.
Elizabeth Latu.
I've never heard of her, but I believe you.
Yeah, I have the little card or whatever. I think she's a child psychologist.
I can see it, and we can try and refer her.
And I think it's a Constitution. Yeah.
We can refer her for like assessment just to see if.
Yeah, or maybe you can do. I don't know if you're willing to do it. What I recommended before. I recommended because there's a doctor I spoke to, Mark. What the heck's his name? I don't know his last name, but he's through UNM, and he wanted to see both the girls and do neuropsych on both of them to see what. They never wanted to take him there. Because he would have told me if he met with them. I mean, I talked to him on the phone. He told me, he said, right now, he said, if you're going through a TPR trial, I don't want to, he said, until they come to me, I'm not going to do nothing for the kids. But he said, if they come to me and they say, hey, can you do this, we'll do it. And he works with kids that have autism. So, I mean, he wanted to see both the girls so he could give us an accurate test of both of them. Because we had neuropsychs, but they never had them for the kids. And that would help whoever is going to give them therapy know what to do Yeah.
I'll look at their treatment plans too to see what they have.
Well,
what they haven't done.
well, it's old.
Yeah.
It's
I'll still go through them just to make sure that we followed up on everything. Because, like you said, they have a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if it's in the file or if it's not, but I will check.
And then, I don't know if you can get any respite services for Irene through Heritage. That's what we had when we first, got involved with CYFD. We had a respite through Heritage, and they would, Irene would set this, I would set the schedule. But now that they're with Irene, she can set the schedule, and she can have a caregiver at least for Holly.
Yeah, I can ask her about it if she needs it or anything.
Yeah, because it would just be helpful. Because I don't know if you got any of my emails about Mark Jr., but
I got all your emails. Yeah.
she's still trying to manage everything with him and all his caregivers, and some of them don't work together. They don't like each other. I'm like, come on, you're taking care of one kid. Work together. You all get paid.
Right. I was gonna ask if you and him are still on the same page about guardianship.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I just want to ask.
We are. I mean, there's times that I've changed my mind, but I just want to make sure that you guys are willing to do what Marianne asked, and just make it very broad, not too difficult.
We can talk about it at the court hearing too. We can bring it up that you guys want to do guardianship.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Marianne will bring that up.
What I really want is my kids home, but if they're not gonna bring them home, come on. If you look at the place, there's, inadequate housing doesn't mean it's inadequate. Everything runs here. For 2 years I've turned on that heater by myself.
Do you still light it?
Yeah. You just press one and turn it on, and that's it.
Okay.
It's not like the kids don't have their room. They have a room. It's nothing like Irene's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she doesn't have a closet for them. She has little cabinets though. But I have everything I need for them here.
Yeah. Do you want to show me around again?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Do you want me to just go over?
Yeah. I'll just. So I redid the bathroom because it started peeling, and the guy watered it down here and he destroyed it all. So I had to put some sealant on the floor. So this thing, we bought it for the girls too because Amanda was saying that they needed a stool so they could wash their hands, and I was like, all right, well, I bought that. The only thing, like I said, like the water was leaking, and now it's not leaking no more because I complained. I had to complain a couple times for them to fix it.
Okay.
But
And then the girls' room.
yeah, here's the girls' room. It's pretty. Yeah, we found that at Savers and just bought it for them.
And their closet, all that good stuff.
Yeah, and they have more toys here. It's kind of all put away.
Okay.
And there's, yeah, so.
Your room.
Yeah.
And then I know you got stuff in the cabinets.
Yeah, there's bathroom stuff.
And then what about the
kitchen? Let me turn the light in here. So here's all the dishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then snacks, food. You guys got more food than I usually ever.
Yeah, but it helps because when we're really hungry, if we just buy hamburger meat, we'll make,
Stock up and just make pasta.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we have tons of peanut butter. I made sure that yeah, we don't really got too much meat, because that's why I wanted a food box. Hopefully get some meat, because that's right now, one of those packets of bacon is for Mark Jr. and then the other one for another week for him, I think.
Do you have any questions? Not right now.
No, my only question, I've asked over and over, I just want my kids home,
Right.
There shouldn't be no reason for them to be where they're at, because, it's kind of disrupting the way things, Irene had, Mark Jr. there, she was able to get services from there. Now it's kind of, you know, the agencies are kind of giving her difficulty because she has to move things around for him. And, you know, I mean, the kids still don't understand why they can't see their brother when they want, especially Esmeralda. She loves Mark Jr. She wants to see him whenever, and, you know, to get her to understand, hey.
Does he go to the visits with you guys?
He was, but now that he's going to school, he can't always be there because he's going to school.
He's more than welcome to go to the visits with you guys anytime that he can.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I mean, the thing, like I said, I mean, we just want our family back the way it was, and, you know, I mean, we've made more than enough improvements, you know, and, I mean, I'm sorry people don't like us, but, you know, we are who we are, and we're here to fight for our kids, you know.
Okay.
I mean, we just because we haven't given all of our bank account information the way they wanted it, but it's like, you know we've supported our kids. We know we put time, money, energy into our kids. It shows in our house. It shows in everything that they have. So, I mean, there should be no reason why they're still in foster care.
I totally hear you. I was a worker for like the past, you've been 2 years, 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
So, I don't know everything that's happened. But
for me, it's just, you know, Amanda got very personal with my case, and I told her several times, I'm like, this thing of my behavior has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with her and her kids. She needs to go home and parent her own kids. Let me parent my kids. Let me raise my kids and get my kids the services that they deserve here at home. Because that's where it went wrong. We asked them for help. They didn't want to give us the services. We asked for ABA. We didn't know where to get it from. And that's why Jimmy Blount wrote that affidavit the way he did, saying that I didn't know where to get services from. But I did have services for my kids coming in the home.
Yeah. And when I get with the ABA, I'll see if like you guys can participate in it.
We need to. We need to. It's a need. It's
I'll
not
see if you and Irene, like separately, of course, but if you both can participate in it.
Well, I mean, maybe they can come here and, you know, because, I mean, eventually, I mean, things are going to transition the way they should have been.
So I can ask once they do that assessment.
Yeah, because
we can do that for you guys.
Yeah, because we haven't been participating in almost I think it's been a
Call
year.
from Andrew.
It's been almost a year, maybe even 2 years. It's been a year, I think. And it's because Esmeralda's session ended, they didn't want to admit to the courts that, hey, it ended. Like, why blame people and say why it ended? It didn't end because of me or because of him. It ended because Esmeralda didn't need the service.
I can ask.
So, I mean,
for Holly.
Yeah, because we really need the service. She needs the service. And for us to not be included.
Right. Well, that's what I want to ask, because I want to make sure you guys are included in that service.
Yeah.
So.
And then maybe the same thing for Esmeralda, whatever you're gonna get for her.
If we can get her services, I'll ask if you guys can be a part of that as well.
Yeah.
That way you can be involved with her.
Yeah, because I mean, right now she's just like she keeps asking over and over, she tells Mark, I want to go home with you, and
well,
I mean, what did I tell her? Talk to the judge.
No, tell her that. Don't tell her that.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to talk to an adult that works there should realize, I mean, if the goal is reunification, we should still be able to be reunified. There should be no reason why not.
Right. Well, I can ask when I do the assessment if you guys can be part of that. So I do want you guys to be involved in the services. That way you can help and you know what to do and all that good stuff.
Oh, one thing I was gonna ask you for, is there any way that we can, you can ask the judge for us to have, holidays, with the girls? Because we haven't had holidays with them in a long time. And then when CYFD did have their events, they weren't even inviting us to them. Like, the last whole...
Like to take a picture and all that good stuff?
Well, whatever,
Trick or treating. I know they do, like, trick or treating.
Well, I mean, Irene doesn't believe in... Irene is not going to do holidays. She's not going to do them. She doesn't believe in that stuff. She's Jehovah's Witness. I don't believe in that stuff. But we do believe in holidays. And for the kids to not have it, it's going to be kind of like a shock to them, because for 3 years of their life, they've been in foster care and they've had the ability to celebrate holidays. So, I mean, if they can at least spend spend the holidays with us, that would, that's all we're asking for. I mean,
I can ask Irene if she's willing to do that. Like, she doesn't have to participate or celebrate, but she has to be present because they're in her care right now.
yeah,
So I can ask her,
yeah,
and then I can staff it with her worker, who's her replacement worker.
yeah,
So we can.
yeah, because I mean,
Call from Andrew.
we've missed so many times, so many years of not being there for nothing, and we've tried to be able to be there, and just nobody wants to let us be there. And you can't, the kids, they don't understand why people won't allow it.
I can talk. Talk to them.
We're not bad people,
Right. Well, let me set my next one with you. I'll do it after court.
What did you say?
Let me set my next one visit with you guys.
Oh, okay.
And because it'll be after court.
Okay,
Court is
and
next week.
you're gonna talk to Marianne about her maybe being here, or I'll talk to her.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind her being here.
Okay.
I thought she was gonna. I was like, crap.
Yeah.
So that was my fault, and I'll take the blame for that. I didn't have my car with me, so I had to rush back to the office.
Okay.
What days work best for you guys? Tuesdays?
I would say Tuesday.
Tuesdays?
Yeah. Around this time, if you can.
Like 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So I can do it on September 17th at 3, if that works for you.
That's fine.
And it's a Tuesday, so. And then I'll ask about the food box and all that good stuff. Just put it in my phone. Okay. Cool. Anything else?
So I just want to make sure do you have like a list of what?
Yes.
So the food box, the services for Holly,
Yes.
services for Esmeralda, maybe any more bus passes once, because I mean it might take
get one every 30 days.
Every 30 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me know when you guys are coming. That way I can put your bus pass up front.
Okay.
So.
And then of course, like maybe you can ask the judge about the holidays, or
Yeah.
talk to Irene about it,
Yeah.
or talk to her worker and everybody that you need to talk to.
Yeah.
Because
I don't mind doing that.
Because I mean, the kids are not gonna spend holidays with us for a long time. Not just that, but we found out that the foster mom threw away a lot of the stuff we gave the kids.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But I can follow up about the holidays and then maybe doing like a day with you guys, with Irene here, of course.
Yeah.
But I can ask.
Yeah.
And I can ask on her worker too.
Yeah, and I mean, hopefully she'll agree because she can even step outside and be on
Has
her.
she been sending you guys pictures?
She does.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I told her she could. I was like, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I will follow
And
up
I'll just go ahead and send an email. That way you don't forget.
That's fine. Sometimes I am forgetful, but yeah, if you want to send an email, that's totally fine with me. But I will follow up on all that stuff for you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then if Mark needs anything, just tell him to shoot me an email too.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Did he
Bye.
get a new number?
Yes.
What is his number?
Oh wait, hold on. He doesn't want to give his new number. He just wants you to call this phone.
Okay, and then email?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I can do that. It's
Okay.
just the number I had from didn't work, so I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Monica.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.